is in God's hands, and God He knows all, and He has a plan for each of us. I consider myself to be a very fortunate man that I had the opportunity to be the friend of Jacob. I remember the first day that I met Jacob, and I can't tell you why I remember that, but I remember when Jeanette came to enroll Caleb and Jacob. I was in my office, and I came out and spoke to her for a minute, and I saw the boys sitting out on the bench out here. It was the summer that I became principal. Caleb went on to graduate in 2008, and Jacob was a graduate this past year as a member of class of 2011. In my time with these boys, I've grown to love them both, and I appreciate the fact, Caleb, that you had enough confidence in me to ask me to do this today. Thank you. Jeanette, you've raised two fine young men here. And they're loved by everybody in our community, and I commend you for that. If there was ever a young man that could have chosen the wrong path in life, Jacob could have done that. He lost his parents at an early age. He left what he'd known as home and came here to a place he didn't really know anybody except Grandma and Caleb Lewis. But he didn't choose that path. There was never a young man that was any more of a model for students in being where he should be at all times than Jacob Irwin. I never had to call him out a time in 4 years for being anywhere he shouldn't have been. He loved school, he loved participating in the activities and being a part of the life of all of us. He's one of the most loyal people that I've ever known. If you were his friend, you were his friend. And if you needed him, all you had to do is let him know. He'd be right there with you. You couldn't help but like him. It's a sad day that we're no longer here together, but we can all gain satisfaction in knowing that we were a part of the life of one of the finest young men that ever graced these halls. One of the things that gave me the most reassurance in his sickness is knowing that the Lord had a better place for him to go. I want to thank the Lord today that He allowed Jacob to go on to rest, and that He was merciful to him, and He had a great number of family, friends, and loved ones that cared for him and watched over him during the length of his illness. I personally had a very unique relationship with Jacob. Every morning when I'd walk through the commons area, he'd sit in the same spot. And as I'd walk through the hall, I could hear, "Hey, ugly." I never took it as disrespect. I never took that as disrespect. I didn't even have to look. And I'd call him Hoss. I'd turn around and I'd say, "Hoss, you better watch it." That went on for at least 3 of the 4 years that I had him in school. And it was just, it was a part of our relationship, and I knew there was a mutual love between the two of us. Last time I saw him was on Wednesday before he passed away. I went in the room, walked over beside him, and I said, "Hey, Hoss." He rolled his eyes over, and it took him just a minute. I said, "Hey, ugly." I said, "Are you down here causing trouble?" And he took him just a minute, and he said, "You know it." And that was him. Jacob was Jacob right to the end. Again, Caleb, Jeanette, Regina, everyone, thank you all for allowing me to be part of this today. Thank you.